iPad. All right, I think this is going. Let me move this. All right, I think we're moving now. Okay. Phew. All right, that only took 2 minutes. I'm good, Kathy. How are you? A little frazzled. It seems like every time I'm on here, something is different. Like something gets updated and it's not in the same spot. It's always an issue. Ugh. So, all right. So today I wanted to do, I'm going to do a Simply Citrus kit. And I love the colors. I love the little lemons and everything's so cute. I love it. But first, let me show you a swap that I got. I got this from my friend Anita from Texas. Oops, I gotta face it the right way, huh? But this is one of the new autumn sets from the holiday catalog. And I love the colors. We've got soft suede base, looks like. And the tree, we've got Cajun, the bumblebee, old olive, and then she even cut out one of the little birdhouses and popped it up. And then this is some of that, the new espresso, like faux suede ribbon. I love that stuff. Mossy Meadow, maybe not old olive. Oh, up here it looks like old olive. Down here it looks like Mossy Meadow. But I love them, good fall cards. All right, so that swap is there. Then at the end, I've got a couple of other things to show you. Let me get this out of the way. But let's get to it. So, oh, and just a reminder that Hostess Code, I'm closing this out. You have through Saturday. I'm going to close it out Sunday morning. And then you'll get the workshop, the make and take for my August workshop, and the Coastal Cabana sequins. All right, so don't miss that. All right, now for the kit. Now I haven't opened this in anything. I just, opened the box. So this is how it comes. You get an ink spot. So this is an all-inclusive kit, which I love for beginners because it's got everything you need. Ink, stamps, a stamping block, excuse me, everything bundled up. It's all, let me pull it out. It's all wrapped together, cellophane together. And then this box is a pretty sturdy box. You can either use this to give somebody something to. Look at all these little lemons on here, or limes, whatever you want. So I'm gonna save that to put all my stuff back in. Let me put that over there. So let's open it up. And this does have instructions, just like all the other kits. But yeah, really good. And I think it's only $32. So for a beginner, that's not bad to have everything that you need in here. Pull this out. And this is really a pretty large size instructions. So you can just like go by the pictures or read all their steps. We'll get to that in a sec. Let me unwrap stuff. So it does come with adhesives too. So really from start to finish, everything. Ink pad, stamps, block, which this is a really nice thick block. I love these. I save them. We've got dimensionals. Put those off, which we're going to use. The envelopes, and they've all got this pattern inside. So I'm going to put those back in the box. And actually, I'm going to put this cardboard. So I would save this if you are interested in any kind of junk journaling or making your own books or, making covers for things. This is a sturdy bit of cardboard there. So save that. All right, this little packet, we've got our baker's twine, and these look like little flowers. So that, oh, and they're stuck in there. So we're gonna use this. I'll leave that out. So these flowers look like frosted, like, you can't really see through them, but they look frosted and they're plastic. So hopefully there are some glue dots in here. Normally there are. So let me shake this stuff out. Oh, here we go. So glue dots. So you can use your tape runner, like whatever tape runner you use. You can certainly use that to create the cards, but today I'm going to use just what they give us in the kits. All right, and I do want to pull out, I'm only going to do one of each card. Okay, so I'm going to lay out, this is what I normally do anyway. I separate everything, but I'm going to put stuff in the box. All right, one card of that. Oh, this is nice. They kind of have it separated. Then our little punch out bits. One of this one. More punch out bits. Okay, so there are 5 different cards. 3 of each card. And they're all printed on one side, white all on the inside. I like that. All right, now I'm just gonna look through at the pictures to see what pieces do I need for each one. Okay, so for this one, I need this. This is already a printed piece. I need a circle and looks like a knight in navy. So looks like here's the circle. And I need this printed piece and a knight in navy. Looks like this, that piece. So that is ready for that card. And then I'm just gonna make a pile elsewhere so we can, you know, work at them one at a time. Then this yellow one. So we've got this flag piece. Another label. Looks like these 2 are the same size. So that's gonna make that easy. Twine, yep, that's it. And I love this. This has gotta be Mango Melody. I love that, orangey. All right, now this one, we need another label. So that's this one. And a green strip here. Now you could make changes to these, but I generally like to stick with the designs that they've already given us just because it's easy. Why not? We're allowed to have easy. All right, this piece, I'm on this one now. Looks like this little label guy. And I'm done with these, so I'm gonna put that away. Looks like, nope, where's the other thing? I need this piece. Oh, I already have it, duh. Now I need this label, okay. I'm getting ahead of myself. All right, so it looks like this label and this other one is gonna go for the green card, okay. Trash, done with those. Double check, 1, 2, 3, yep. Green stripes, so we've got our label, that knight and navy strip, okay. And looks like this piece. All right, so I'm just gonna clean up as I go. Like, I don't need this. And I'll put everything back in my box. So when I go to make the other cards, everything's still in here. Now I will tell you, I'm not gonna open the Stampin' spot because I already have the Knight of Navy ink pad. And I use these, sometimes I'll do like baskets for fundraisers or I'll just sell them. So that's that. So I'm gonna use my regular Knight of Navy, but I am gonna use the block and obviously the stamp. So I love these stamps because A, I like the font. I like this mixture of fonts. It's just gonna show up better. Just a note, hello sunshine. Thanks for being you. Way to go. You can always change these out. But I like them. All right, let's get to it. So we're gonna do this green one first. So I like to look at the picture and I see There's some baker's twine that's in a bow here, and that's probably attached with the glue dot. You can barely see some of these frosted flowers are here. 1, 2, 3, some stamping. And this may be popped up. So I just like to go to the actual picture. Here we go. So then it's got these little numbers. 1, I gotta flip back a lot. 1, stamp in the Night of Navy ink. Night of Navy ink. 2, adhere using glue dots. 3, adhere using dimensionals. And then this is all about the tying it, the twine in a bow. All right, so 3 is dimensionals, 2 is glue dots. So flowers are in glue dots. This little blue thing, strip, is in glue dots. Everything else in dimensional. So we don't have to follow that exactly, but I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna set this up where I can see it. So we just have the picture. All right, so it looks like we need the way to go and the little stars or flowers. I guess they're flowers because those other frosted ones. Hey, Gail, you're at the vet with Gizzy again. Why? Is she getting into stuff that she should not be? All right, I'm gonna put this, the little flowers, just in the corner, and I will use that. I'm gonna keep that there because I think I have to use that for a few of them. So I'm just gonna leave that there, and then I'm gonna put my words on the other side. Okay, oops, I guess it doesn't matter if it's perfectly straight. So yeah, Gail, what's up with her in the vet? All right, let's fold this. I like that these cards are, all 5 of them are different colored card bases too. This looks like garden green to me. All right, and this one is going this way. So we're gonna stamp on this, and then we're gonna stamp some of the little flowers on around there. All right. So like I said, I'm gonna keep this stamp in the corner the whole time. So I just wanna ink up just the corner. I don't wanna, you know, get ink everywhere. All right, and I still may, I mean, unintentionally. Okay, now let's flip it over and away to go. Now, since this is such a big block, you do have to be careful that you don't, it's natural to want to rock it and smash it. Of course, you wouldn't have this problem if you were using the ink spot that they provide, but like I said, I'm gonna use that for something else. Oh, and see? Got that ink right on there. That happens. All right, let's stamp this. And frankly, if you were doing this at home by yourself, I would make all the cards, everything all together, not just one. I'm gonna need some alcohol on that. Let's see if I can rub that off. That's gonna bother me. But in the interest of time, that's why I'm only doing one at a time, just so you get the idea and see how easy they go together, minus the time of cleaning your hands off. Man, that got me good. All right, hopefully that will be, I just don't want it to come up, you know, on my other cards. Okay. Now, assembly. All right, so we're gonna tape this. Boop. And actually, I am gonna use a little bit of liquid glue just because that will go pretty quick. Get my glue boogers off here. You could use tape. You could use the glue dots provided. That's just going to go a little bit quicker for me. But I am going to use the glue dots for these pieces. So I'm going to stick this one down next. And let me show you. So they've got the bow tied and it's underneath this part. And it looks like it's underneath this little blue strip too. But creative license, I'm not going to put it exactly there. All right, now you need a little tool. If you don't have this is a creative memory one that I've had forever, but the Take Your Pick tool, that has a flat end that you can use, and that's what you do for these. You snatch them up with a tool, these glue dots, and then we'll go pick these off. Oops. And I'm going to do that right over my trash can, so hold on. So it's a little more time consuming than you're maybe used to for adhesive, but it works out. I'm so glad that they give us, you know, this many glue dots. And we get these in the paper pumpkins too, normally. All right, let's tie a bow. So this is how I tie a bow. I loop, oops, I go around, pull it through like I'm tying my shoes, and then I pull the ends to get them, you know, however long I want. Sometimes it does get a little twisted, but I'm not gonna worry terribly. And then I pull them like that and snip. Okay. Now this piece is going to get dimensionals, so. And I'm just going to put 3 down the middle here. Oh, this is a nice sheet of dimensionals. I like that size. All right, I'm going to put that here. Now this one, I do want to go and attach it with a glue dot. So here's where I'll slide it right here, and then you can still see it. Peel that top piece of paper off, and then stick that right there. I like it. And then we've got to finish off with some little flowers. So according to the picture, there's one here. Now the flowers are going to cover up this dimensional. And you'll be able to see that when I get it on here. All right, let me peel these up. Oh, see? My comments were not flowing up. I had to give it a swipe. Issue P, he's got an x-ray. Ugh. Yeah, Kathy, I like the envelopes too with the patterns. They're such pretty patterns. They always do a good job with that. Alright, now I'm just going to shake out a couple of these. Where can I do it where I can actually see it? I need a scrap. Okay, this is a scrap from my Well Done class. Alright, so I'm just going to shake some of those out and grab these up. Yeah, the glue dot completely covers, the flower completely covers the glue dot, so you're not going to see it through. So I just like that these are simple enough cards, but they're very pretty. I like the colors. Okay, so that's our first one. And I realize that is a little bit crooked. Oh, that doesn't want to come up. All right, I'm going to have to live with that. Okay, next up. Now this, I believe, is Calypso Coral, and I love that. And again, I think this is the Mango Melody. Those actually look good together. So let me find, oops, sorry, I think I hit the light or the camera. Find this picture just so I can, all right, we're gonna do Hello Sunshine. That looks raised up. Strip of blue again. Did I pick the right piece? Because I don't have sprinkles. Oh, you know what? Here it is. Okay, so this stamp, all right. So see how there's the blue sprinkles? So we're gonna stamp over this with that, and we're gonna do Hello Sunshine. Okay. So I'm gonna try it, I'm gonna get this on here, and then I'm gonna pull this stamp off so I can clean that later. So yeah, all right, so we're gonna stamp over. So this is kind of like two-step stamping, which I love. And don't worry about if you don't get it perfectly over it. It's just to like give you an idea. I say that and then I get it like spot on. All right. And it does not bother me that this is Night of Navy, and I'll show you why later. Because I used to hate stamping in basic black. I just didn't like it. And I use Night of Navy for everything. Alright, so I think we're done with that one for now. And then we'll go get the Hello Sunshine. Yeah, I really am a fan of the mixed fonts like this. How it's got print and cursive together. And they're different sizes. I really do like that. All right, bring this back in. Now this time I am going to pop this one up, just because I want to. All right, and looks like I can just stick this on now. That right down in the corner. Yeah, I like those. All right, so this strip is gonna go here, and that's gonna be with glue dots. So I'm only gonna put the glue dots, so this part is gonna hang off a little bit, so you don't want tape behind there. So that's why I just flip it over and kind of hold it in place, so I know only put glue dots here. All right, now this has gotten, I need to get that back out of the way. So we're gonna stamp Hello Sunshine. Now they actually, they wrap the baker's twine around this whole thing, but I don't really see the value in that. So I'm just gonna do a double bow. That, and I'll show you what I mean. Get this out of the way. All right, let's do our stamping. Now, when you go to stamp on these labels, there is a right side and a wrong side. So you can see the stitching, and then on the back, you can't see it as well. So this is the back. All right, let's ink up our Hello Sunshine. Try to get that straight. Oh, I can tell it's a little crooked. That's okay. I'll just keep telling myself that. That does bother me a little bit. It's hard to stamp further away from your, you know, normally I would have stuff down right in my face. All right, so let's put that there. And we will add some more plastic flowers. And I can tell already mine isn't turning out exactly like theirs, and that is completely okay. Just think of it as a guide, you know, not a rule. All right, let's get 3 of these here. I really do like these, and they are, like, the petals are flipped up, so they're a little, so they're 3D-ish. Excuse me. And now for the bow. So I said I wanted to tie a double bow, so I just pull maybe about that much, and I'm going to do the same thing, but I'm using a double length of the baker's twine, so that's going to give me a double thick. Pull this some more. Yeah, just like that. Then I'll just snip the ends, and it's really not wasting a ton. They give you so much of this stuff in the kits, so you should have more leftovers. All right, now this one I'm going to put here. So far, I think these are pretty easy, and I love them. I love the colors. Nice. All right, next up is this blue one. So that here, so it looks like this green strip is taped down. This is popped up, and they also made a double bow here. And then there's some flowers. Oh, they went crazy with them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 flowers this time. You know what they say, always use odd numbers of things. All right, so let's fold it. Yeah, I really do. I love these prints that they have. I think this is such a good kit for, you know, somebody just starting out. All right, we're gonna stamp that. Oops. Now, if you didn't have some kind of tool, let's just see, how hard is it to pick these off with your hand? Gotta get in there with your fingernail. All right, it is doable, but I do not care for it. So you want something that's gonna let you slide under there and get up that glue dot. All right, now I'm gonna pick these off over my trash can again. Oh. So Gail, yeah, what is wrong with Gizzy? Or is that what they're there to figure out? I mean, maybe she's got like how people get like prolapsed bladder or something. Gross. All right, now there's, on the sample, they had this up pretty high. Little chad there, but I kind of want mine right in the middle. So again, you have creative license. All right, now we're gonna stamp this with just a note. Haven't used that one yet. Oh, you know what I just realized? I was supposed to stamp these leaves on that other card too, as an overlay. Whoopsie. Oh my God. Things are going everywhere. Scoop these up. Okay, off to the side. Peel this one off. Just a note. Now you can see I've got ink down on the side. This time I'm not going to wipe it with my hand. All right, get it with my paper towel. Just a note. I'm going to drag this closer because that is so going to bother me if I don't get it straight. Okay. Phew. And you know what? I want some little flowers. I'm going to do some stamping off. Alright, just a little something. So let's bring our card back in. So this is popped up. No saggy bits, so we want that. That's a good amount. Right in the middle. Yeah, I feel like I got that crooked too, even though I drug it closer to my face. That's just the way it's gonna be, right? Ugh. All right, now we'll do another double bow. What this has to be like maybe pumpkin pie or something, baker's twine. All good colors with this. Nice, bright, cheery. All right, so make a loop around and through. and then pull the sides until we get it the way we want, and trim the ends. Alright, that wasn't a ton wasted. And then I am gonna stick that right there. So go in, put a glue dot. I'm gonna put it right there. And hang that off on the side. And then, like I said, they used 5 flowers. Obviously you can, you know, put however many you want, but I'm gonna keep them like kind of the same area. And I can tell already, I'm gonna have a lot of these glue dots left, which is good because then I will use them for other projects. This happens with every kit, even the paper pumpkins. They give you more adhesive than you really need. And that's a good value, I think, because then you have extras to use and use. Alright. The tricky part now is seeing where did I put the glue dot. I have to look at it at an angle to see the shiny bits. Okay. So number 3 done. I think that's pretty good. Yeah. All right, number 4. This is probably going to be my favorite just because I love this pattern so much. That color and the print. I like it. All right, so here, let's bring our picture back in. So this time I think I will wrap it around this piece. So it's wrapped around and then tied. That looks popped up and this looks popped up, and then some flowers. So thanks for being you. We haven't used that one yet. And now that I have opened this kit, I can use these stamps just to make other cards. Ooh, I got a little smudge of blue ink there. Ugh. Maybe I'll put a flower over there to cover that up. All right, thanks for being you. You're welcome. All right, stamp's ready. Let me go ahead and stamp that. Right side up. All right, I think I got that one much better. All right, let me go ahead and put some dimensionals behind that. And really, if you were doing all 3 of your cards of this at the same time, it's not really going to take a ton more time. But I would say at least maybe an hour and a half or so to really make this whole kit. All right, so for this, I want this to be tied here, so I'm gonna leave this much of a trail and wrap it around, and I'm gonna go around twice. Oops, if this is gonna let me. Just cause. And then I will trim it. And then hold everything in place with like all my fingers. So I like to tie it in a knot first. I'm holding that with my ring finger and then doing all these loops. Tie in a knot. Now I can use both hands and tie my bow like I normally would. All right. And I am going to leave that just like that. Cool. All right. Now, like I said, I think this is popped up. And the same as when I use my, regular dimensionals, I'll go back and trim this and use all those bits too. Because why not? Actually, let's use some right now because I want a little strip right there. All right. for lots of dimensionals, but they give you lots. And really, if I end up using, remember I'm doing one out of, there's 3 sets, 3 cards of each design, so I'm basically making a third of them. If I end up using a third of these dimensionals, then that tells me I'm on track. So I will have enough to get me through all of these. All right, let's put this over here. And then we'll stick our greeting on and more flowers. Now, if you wanted rhinestones too, why not? Go ahead and add some. All right. Looks like 3 flowers, so I will stick with that. Oops, don't stick to my baker's twine. All right, over there. And I am, you can see that blue smudge, can't you, of ink? I know I can, but not anymore. All right, let's go and add these in. So if you wanted to put rhinestones on the insides of the flowers, I don't think that would work. Because A, like I said, the petals are raised up, but B, it really is plastic. I don't think it would hold. I think it would fall right off, you know. But if you had something liquid like, I don't know, Nuvo drops or something different, I think that might dry. But nice, I do like this one. And I like this pattern. That's my favorite. Okay, last one. So this looks like a Just Jade card base. Actually, that looks just like one of the designer series paper prints. And let me turn the page. So, okay, this one is landscape. So it looks like this is just taped down, and then these are popped up. And now, so they've got this string, the baker's twine, wrapped around the whole card. So that, since this is just a single layer card, it would wrap around this way. I don't like to generally see ribbon on the inside, baker's twine. So I am not going to do that, but I will wrap it around this bit. And that may be tricky because it's angled, but I'm going to show you how we'll deal with that. All right, let's do that first. So it looks like they want it kind of in the middle. And then there's a bow off here. So I'm going to do this in 2 steps. I'm going to wrap my baker's twine around, and then I'll tie the bow and the glue, you know, attach that. So what I will do is take a, which is the right way, this way. So take your tape and just tape it down. All right, now I'm gonna go like that, like crisscross. All right, that's all you do for that. And now, and then I would do, I'm gonna use glue instead of the glue dots, just because this is quicker. All right, and now I'm gonna glue this right down. Now doing this, I could have just done it straight. I didn't have to do the crisscross, but I like it, so why not? All right, and then one more. I'll do this one a double too, a double length bow. Why not? That looks sturdier to me. All right, so loop, swoop around through, and then we'll just pull the ends till we get it the way we want it. All right, put that back. back. So we've got our bow. We've got this piece. This I'm gonna pop up. That's another thing. So since there's ribbon, the baker's twine here, even glue dots may hold it, but I like to use dimensionals to pop things up and over when we use ribbon. And I'm gonna kind of go step them back and forth. So if I had done the dimensional straight down the middle of this, it would have hit right here, which would be fine, but maybe not as stable as having kind of top and bottom, you know? All right, let's put that there. And then we can really only see the baker's twine on the end, but I don't care about that. All right, and now they want just a note again. So let's get this one. And, oh, you know what? I did it again. I should have overlaid the stamping on that. See how it looks a little different? See, live and learn. I didn't pay attention to the picture well enough. But I like that I like that anyway. So I'll go back and do a different one and follow all the directions. But for now, this is how I'm doing it. Freedom, freedom. All right, now this, I don't have to worry about it getting straight so much because it's a circle. And there is no crooked, because you know, we can turn the circle any way we want. All right, now this one is glue dots right behind the middle. So I'm gonna put them right here. Yeah, I kind of can't believe I didn't pay attention to see that there was all that extra stamping, but, well, no, I can believe it. I can completely believe it. I'm just disappointed in myself that I didn't pay attention, but this is still gonna be a nice enough card. All right, so I'm gonna put this on here like that. And then I'm gonna have my bow like, boop, right there on the side. Okay, just like that. And looks like we do have a couple more flowers. So let's do, they are doing two like up here and one down here. Yep. Pick all the little bits up. So we're almost finished, and then I have a couple other things to show you. And then you can go about the rest of your day. Okay, so that is it. Let me put my ink pad away. So look at all these dimensionals I still have. Glue dots. So that really is going to be a ton of leftovers. All right, still got a whole pack of flowers. Now granted, you know, I still have to do 10 more cards, but it's going to be plenty. So I'm just putting these back so I can throw them back in the box here. And then I'm going to clean up my stamps. Okay, so let's bring all the cards in that we made today. Do that. Oop, are they all in? So I like them. I love that kit. I like seeing it in person. You know, the picture is decent enough in the catalog. It gives you an idea of what you want. So that's that. All right, now for funny stuff. So I showed you my swap earlier. My mom has been cleaning out her cabinets and drawers, different rooms and things. So she gave me a whole bag of stuff, old cards that I have given her like when I first started. So her birthday was last week. This is the first birthday card that I made for her. This was, I used to love two-step stamping because I didn't like coloring, and but I like the effect. And you can tell, you see, I wasn't really perfect at it, and I had just learned masking. But yeah, the date, 2000, like this was the year that I started stamping. But this was fancy for me back then. Like I used a stencil and the two colors, and even the inside. I made Dave sign his own name. That's when he would still do that. So I like it. I thought that was pretty cool from 20 years ago. Then I also found in that box, this was the first Christmas card I ever sent out. So Gail, you, Sean, Sue, like this was before I even met you. So you never got one of these cards. But this was, like I said, I did not like to use basic black ink because it stained my stamps. I did not like it. I didn't want my stamp stained. I was a freak about it, like when I first started. But just a simple layer. I would always use Night of Navy. And, you know, that goes with snowmen anyway. But, yeah, 2000. My little snowflake on the back. And this was that speckled paper. Pretty simple card. And now I would totally make this again, but I would use sturdier cardstock. I would use like a thick cardstock because this is not very... you know what? See, this is... my comments seem to be getting stuck. Like they're not scrolling up. So, sorry if I missed your comments, but I didn't see them. So those two cards, I love them. I'm glad she saved those. Special for new people signing up if you want in September. This is all free. There's a card kit, 2 card kits that make 16 cards. So it's like pre-cut papers. Granny Apple Green, Coastal Cabana, and then little layers in between, like different shapes inside. And 2 stamp sets, Queen Anne's Lace and So Much Love. And a pack of rhinestones, and that's all extra. So Much Love, this is on page 53. That's a pretty good one. I had that on my list when I first got this catalog, but then other stuff took precedence, so I didn't get it yet. So it's still on my list. And same thing with Queen Anne's. And I know Gail has this because she's already used it. But I love all the fonts in this one. I like the different fonts. So, something to think about. And then, the last thing I wanted to show you was... so last week I was filming as I made my cigar boxes because I've got that as a September class. It's cigar box and cards. Now I haven't got the cards pictured yet and posted, but I will be doing that in the next week. Oh, but so my choices are a poinsettia, using the poinsettia stamps and or dies and everything and papers. And I chose to have some of the edges showing from the cigar box because I just really liked it like that. I like the gold on it. And I used some gold shimmer paint. Now there is a problem where this paper, it creases, the gold doesn't want to hold there. And that's just the nature of the beast. I'm going to have to get rid of, live with that. But so that's a poinsettia, my sample for that. And the other one was Halloween. Now you wouldn't have to have, you'd have a whole pack of Halloween paper to custom, make your cigar box however you want. And actually some of the, totally ruined that. That's painting is just not a good idea. I wonder, I'm gonna have to put something else in there. Off track. But, so the other side of the Halloween papers they have flowers. So, and this could be a jewelry box. It could just be, put nice fun stuff in it. I'm actually going to give this to somebody that loves Halloween. But I added some glittery bats. And you'll get this ribbon and these pearls. So, that is coming up. And I do have that posted on my blog. And I think that is it for today. So I hope you liked the kit. I hope you like seeing them, in action. And that's it for this week. And like I said, by Saturday for the Hostess Code. Next week will be the September workshop, and it is going to be Halloween stuff. Because I want to make sure you have time, you know, if you're going to make Halloween things, do it before October. So that's what we're going to do. Halloween, like 2 cards and 2 treat things. All right, so have a good rest of your week, and I will catch you later. Thanks. Bye.